Starting this edition with some breaking news now coming in as we are tracking minute to minute what's really happening in Venezuela. And of course, now the action has basically shifted in the United States of America, where President of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, has been captured by the U.S. Special Forces. A confirmation now coming in, Rakshita, that Maduro is likely to be taken to New York. And we're also being told that in fact, these are U.S. news outlets who are also reporting that Maduro is being flown to New York and is expected to be held at the MDC Brooklyn. That is ahead of the trial. Not very sure as to when exactly would the trial begin, but you've already heard Attorney General Pam Bondi putting out a social media post indicating that Maduro has been charged in a new indictment, and the existing charges that were basically filed in March 2020 does not include his wife, and the earlier indictment that was filed under seal contained 4 counts charging Maduro and 5 others with narco-terrorism, conspiracy to import cocaine, possession of machine guns, and conspiracy to possess machine guns. These are the charges that have been leveled against President Maduro. Now, just a caveat here, that is, as far as the Venezuelan regime is concerned, it has been recognized by the United Nations, and as far as the UN Charter goes, this military action of the United States of America is completely illegal, and it essentially violates international law. And that is the reason why Venezuela's allies, particularly the Russians, the Cubans, in fact, from Chile, you've also had the response coming in from the president of Chile, and in fact, also from the European Union, all essentially calling this, some would dub this as the high-handedness of President Trump, because literally what we have seen over the last couple of months, attempts that have been made to threaten President Maduro. He's been termed as a drug criminal, but many would say that this is also an attempt that has been made by the Americans to take control of the oil fields in Venezuela and essentially have a regime that is more friendly to the United States of America. Now, that's the latest really coming in, Rakshita, in terms of the developments that have taken place. On the screens, this is exactly what President Maduro has been charged, and these are the 4 counts, in fact, on which he has been charged, along with 5 others, which certainly does not include President Maduro's wife, Rakshita.
Absolutely. In fact, we are also being joined by guests on the broadcast right now. We have Major General Dhruv Katoch joining us right now from Singapore, and we have Suresh Goyal, former ambassador, joining us from Delhi. Thanks so much, gentlemen, for joining us on this story that we are continuously tracking. General Katoch, to you first. How do you react to this